What's up, Robert Jones? Waiting for my wife to pick up dinner. But man, I just wanted to jump on because I feel just tried to call my brother and he didn't answer. And this is an incredibly challenging day. This is as bad a day in hip hop as I remember. Honestly, you can't ever measure lives against each other because they're all so important. But in terms of my run in hip hop, my time being in the game, and the artists I've gotten to know and spend time with over the years, and then measuring how great the artist is, how impactful the artist is, how wonderful they are as a person. You add all that up, and it is a really hard to measure and comprehend. It's a really, really hard one. And you just go through your head and you keep coming up with the different sort of experiences you had with someone, and there was a lot of history there. I decided next week I'm going to do open late all Mac Miller. Have other people on who know him and tell stories and stuff like that. But and listen, I'm not trying to make myself. No one needs to give me sympathies. That should be saved for his family and friends and his team, the Clancys and all those people. But man, I gotta tell you guys, this guy Mac Miller, man, I've been tweeting a lot about his album. His build has been really incredible, man. He has musically become so good. The new album is so good. The Divine Feminine was so good. I can't believe it. Like you keep going through layers. You go through, okay, I'm talking about how he passed away. I'm talking about his life. And then you start thinking, you know what? Oh, it keeps up. Every time I go, I think about him in the list of rappers who are died. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's constantly adding, right? Like, it was Biggie and Pac. Those like an Eazy-E. Those are like the names you talked about. Man, I go back further than that. I go back when it was Scott LaRock, Cowboy. I go back that deep. So when those were the names, right? And then it keeps getting added. Oh, rest in peace, Big Pun, Aaliyah, Left Eye. The names would always get added. I can't accept that Mac Miller's on that list. I really can't accept it. He had so much more. His ceiling, I don't even know what that dude's ceiling musically was. Like, where he had grown from the first tape, and I'm going to tell some of this next week. It started out bad between me and Mac. I dissed him, first thing, classic Rosenberg, because I was friends with Asher Roth. So, classic, and I still am friends with Asher Roth. But Mac comes out, and I'm like, who's this fake Asher Roth? Blah, blah, blah. I don't know what I said. And him and I ended up going back and forth, and blah, blah, blah. And then we ended up, like, making up, and then ended up becoming, like, really friendly. And then it got, like, really personal, because my brother was almost Mac's lawyer. And got pretty tight with Mac's mom through a family relationship in Pittsburgh. So it was really, that was the very beginning. That's going back like I don't remember the year anymore. Like, is that 2010? Um, so it goes back a very long way. But he is a special artist. Special artist. Who is just getting into the very beginnings of it. So I want to send love to everybody out there, and as yes, Patricia, I think your name was, said, I've seen all the pictures of him and his face looks so sweet. Mac is truly one of the sweetest people I ever dealt with in the business. That is the perfect word. I never saw him not be that way. When was he on IG Live? Aquabank said he was on IG Live. I recorded it. Crazy. When was he on IG Live? He was on live last night? What was he saying on live last night? Is the live still up on his IG? He was just making beats? I don't know, man. I know one thing, right? I know it's certainly not appropriate to speculate anything, but I will tell you that I have trouble believing that he had any intention of anything bad happening. Feels very much like a freakish accident. That's what it feels like. I don't know. I don't get it. Anyways, I just want to send love to all the hip-hop heads and all the people hurting tonight about this. Of all ages. People who are his age, 26, younger, older. Mac was another part, so in the hip-hop world on all levels. Like, knew old heads, knew the kids, was admired by the kids, respected by the old heads. He really was, like, he ran the gamut in terms of hip-hop. In terms of how he was respected and known and loved. It ran really, really deep with him. So I just want to send love out to everyone who's feeling it. And we need to think about what the message is in all of it. Like, there had to be. Yeah, I thought I remembered that he did something for Sean Price's family. Another person I can't believe is gone. Yeah. Go on YouTube. We have a lot of personal sort of interviews up there. I don't even know how many we did over the years, but there's a few. Listen, I know the album does sound like he's crying for help, but I don't know. In the little bit that I talked to him, he sounded good. I did talk to him pretty recently, in late July, right before the album, like 2 weeks before the album. Anyways, peace out.